I've never seen one of these in real life. So this bonnet came off, there's a shop called Yukiya Shokoi, which is like a really famous old school 86 shop that's just outside of Tokyo. And it was on their Trueno 2-door track car. And your man brought him around to the back of the shop and he started up that gold 86. You said you can mix up 50,000 paints here. Amazing. Check this out, right? So we're on the way from Newgrange. Where are we going? Up to Kevin's house. What is it? It's a Proton jump back.
Proton jump back, which is just a Mitsubishi Mirage Cold pickup, only for Malaysia and the UK, I think.
Look at this. Somebody put an Evo 3 front on it. This is fucking unbelievable. Look. Look how cool that is. I've never seen one of these in real life. Look at the back of it. That is fucking crazy. How cool is that? Just in the middle of nowhere on our mission.
That's why you've seen it all.
And then you get to see a Mitsubishi Evo 3 pickup truck.
Jump back.
Some treats on this.
This is the county to be.
Beautiful. So the other night I went to get a Goodline bumper because obviously the green one that I have, mostly, I was probably never going to use it. Like, I know some people in the comments are going to be like, I can't believe you didn't use the green bumper, but the green bumper is pretty cool and it's off of a car that once existed that isn't the same anymore, Rob's car, which is now black, but it's like in Battle Magazine and all that. So like really the only piece really left is the bumper, so it's probably going to be a wall hanger. And most likely I'm going to smash this up. So I got another one, here it is, that I got off of our friend Kev, who's part of Team Techno years ago. But the lads had real bumpers also, and they didn't want to be smashing them because they don't make them anymore. Or they were for a while, but I don't know what's happening now. So they made a nice expensive mold of one of their genuine bumpers, and yeah, it's kind of a nice thing to be doing. Usually I don't really, we're like, oh, replica parts or whatever, but fiberglass is highly disposable, and the fact that all these companies don't do this stuff anymore, if you don't replicate it, you're literally just putting it on a shelf like I'm doing with the green one and then wanking about having one instead of using it. So this is the best way. I get to paint this the color I want, I get to use it, and if I smash it I can replace it, so I'm not fucking driving around worried about it, which is what this stuff was made for in the first place. So I will defend that corner. But this is like an unbelievably good copy because it's off of the real thing. It's not like copied into oblivion, and the lads are doing it for the right reasons. So if you could still get these for cheap, it'd be awesome, but for now you can't. This is going to be the other look for the car as well as the OEM. And we'll be doing like the mismatched thing with the wing and stuff like they used to do back in the day, so I have the best of both worlds. But fucking Goodline is like the new UK spec in Ireland. Everybody has a Goodline bumper, and it took me about 15 years to finally get my hands on the look, but it looks fucking cool. It really does. Like, it's just fucking awesome. Like, when you combine it with the bonnet and that, and the no side skirts and all that, like, it's like Ireland has almost taken this look from Japan, but I just get weak at the knees when I see that, and I always will. Like, ever since I was fucking about 15 or 16, like, this is the look. So I'll have an alternation between the OEM Plus and then just the like Millennium Drift look. So yeah. So we're coming back in and cleaning up a few bits. Seems how we're repainting here. Why not? There's a couple of little squares on this, so we're just getting rid of them. Seems how we have to paint all this again.
Just do it. Be done with it.
Do it. Yeah. Some of the pitting from the rust from years ago. We're gonna spray seal in here and spruce her up. And you have to fix the little corner piece where the water was welded on. It's like 5 years of blowing sand out of it, and it still just sand forever. Nice.
That's all lads forget. So when they're solvent, they're just smushing shit around it.
Yeah, the boot floor it definitely needed just a small bit of filler because it's pitted and it had a few little patches in it. So I'm gonna like spray some etch primer on a straw into the back of where Barry welded up the arches, because we never really put too much in there and you can't really get in there with the gun. So try to give it every chance we can. I'm putting the carpet in anyway, 2 here, so I was going to run no carpet, it'd be Mr. Hardcore, but I'm probably going to spend more time fucking just driving this car to the shop. I try and mimic fucking shit I see in 2001 in Japan, but like in reality, front carpet is essential in Ireland, like, and you know.
But even get into the car.
Yeah.
You have like little stones. Stuff.
But even
it's gonna get wrecked.
when we've just scotched it, like, look how quick the wear and tear, like the paint, just like that was just.
That's the joys of it.
It's off straight away, so that's what would happen up here with mats. It just never ends. It's like the Sahara. Business up front, party at back. That's kind of like my favourite way of cars being styled. So carpet to here and then stripped out back here. Jackie's giving me this big mental straw. I had to go find a can of primer that would sync up with this adapter. So I got some quality Halfords Edge. Just doing out testing here on the fucking hell. For as long as it pools down the.
That spray is 360.
Oh yeah, I see it. That looks gorgeous. Thank you very much. And now we're moving on to the side skirts. I got this side skirt air-shipped over from my old friend Andrew Joyce. I got so lucky, found it on Yahoo Auctions. And like, Irish lads want €1,000 for these side skirts. And the only thing that's wrong with mine is this tiny little piece here that's broken. Like, I have the end cap. Found this, which was actually a fairly mint side skirt, aside from a little piece here, for €50. And I had the bits we needed, so I got Joyce to cut it in half. Yeah, you can see it here. It's kind of like a fiberglassy texture, but it's also a plastic. They're horrible anyway. It's probably asbestos or something disgraceful, but he's cut a piece out now and then we're going to put the other bit in. So we ran out of the plastic adhesive and now we've moved on to the BMW panel bonder, which will also do the job. This was the repair from the other night. Jackie has made it, well, you barely even noticed that it ever happened. Little mishap here.
Mishap, we'll blow that in.
Blow it in. Crusty old sticker. They just painted over it. Middle of July and it's raining. It's been raining every day in July this year. So much for an Irish summer.
Right.
You don't feel bad then being in a shed when you're doing this well.
Yeah, it's fucking nice being in a shed, man.
Yeah. You're actually doing a great job. I would have made absolute shit of this.
Maybe a little solvent on that. If you go using a sander or a machine or anything, you look down long and
you're going to dig in.
It'll be like that. It'll be really choppy. So you look down the side, you're not hitting that.
So with the block and you're using a bigger surface piece to get it as smooth as possible.
Just blocking it dead smooth. Like.
Yeah. Some process.
It's just tedious shit, man. But like you seeing it yourself all the way up along, it is a process.
Yeah. And it's the right way to do things.
Like, you can't skip one. Like, if you skip one, it's going to come back and bite you in the bollocks. We're after doing everything possible we can do, so
yeah,
it'll be good.
I haven't been here in like 2 weeks, and you have got the car into spray filler.
Spray filler now, yeah.
Spray filler's mad then, so it's like
little aluminium particles, and hopefully the camera will pick it up. But there's one coat on the roof because they didn't really need it.
But it's like. It's rough.
So basically, it's stopping you having to put like more primer on.
Yeah.
When you block, like when I'm going to block the car in primer, I want to have like the car perfect before I put primer, as you should anyway. But this kind of stops you having to like double coat it in primer because anyone who does this will tell you like when you do a car this fucking much and you have like this much bodywork in it. You prime it, you block it down, you re-prime it.
Yeah.
Basically, this is eliminating that. Like,
yeah.
We're not going to have to re-prime it, and that's better because less product.
Yeah. Keep its shape and definition, and after you shaping the whole thing.
Wing, it's fucking see-through. It's
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
You've nearly blocked it back to.
Yeah, man. There's fuck all on it. It's just any little tiny imperfections. It kind of takes it over.
Yeah. So you blocked this last week, and then you primed the last week, and you've been blocking it then.
Yeah. So blocked it all. Like put epoxy back over all the filler.
Yeah.
Block that. Then anywhere where there's a kind of a burn through.
Yeah.
Put a wet epoxy down onto that.
Yeah.
Leave that flash off, and then 2 coats on say the sides on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, just blocking this now. Just bring this up to 320.
And then it's the other side, and then the car is getting primed.
And then 2 weeks time, all going to plan. We're going to be painting. So, yeah, exciting.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, just have to find the colour first.
Yeah, like people don't believe me. Like, I have ideas for colours, but I actually haven't picked the colour. Like, there's kind of an area where we want to go with it.
Where we kind of want to go is just fucking finding the colour.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how close it is. Like, it's actually making me kind of nervous. Beautiful. That'll be enough.
Plenty, man.
So you're drilling these little holes in it because we don't want the spoiler to expand on the bullet and explode, which is probably what'll happen in the heat.
It does happen.
Yeah. It always seems so silent in here when I record, but we actually turn down the radio because we don't like the radio. But it's like background noise, but we can't actually leave it on because of copyright strike and all that. So we're not like here in silence all the time. But you were just very adamant to get these done. So these are in spray. No, what is it? It's a 2K primer.
Oh, last stage primer.
This is it.
This is it, you know.
I'm fucking so nervous by it. I'm actually like, because you keep saying it to me, I'm like, oh yeah, shit, actually, this is it now. So like, it'll be a light rub down, light flat, because they don't need to be flattened that much anymore. So it'll be like
a little rub down through a few different grades.
Yeah. So by the time this video comes out, people have already seen the first video where we've primed the car, and they were asking kind of weird questions like, why is there a ramp? Why does it go up and stuff? And it's like, well, if you're spraying all the way out to the edge, like, you don't want to be...
Well, like, it is handy if you're a lazy bastard and you leave bumpers on cars.
Yeah.
Because I've seen lads do that. Like, you know, they'll have the car, say it's the front bumper, they'll have your front wheels here.
Yeah.
So you can actually get in under the edge of the bumper and stuff. We don't.
But it gives more spray boot if it tilts, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And then what someone else asked about the green...
It's a fucking filter, man.
It's just a filter. It's a downdraft...
boot.
Fucking boot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you were saying before, like, you can paint something here and be doing something totally different over here, and the downdraft kind of stops the overspray.
Like, most of the pull is towards the back.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be
Yeah.
aware of that. But
What did some other fella ask you? He was asking, how did you get these so tight?
Patience. And these are magnets. So when we're putting them up, they do help. You know what I mean? Like, you can kind of
Pin it across and...
pin it across.
Yeah.
You know, but like, you don't fucking do it all in one, like, it's obviously rolled out in one length.
Yeah.
But you kind of just tape it up a little bit and hold it. And you need 2 people.
Yeah.
Like, one has to pull down tight on it, and then you tape it across. It's a little bit dirtier now.
Now these are all the questions so far about spray boot. It's obviously a very nice, modern, fancy spray boot. You know, it's not like insane, but it's like but it's nice.
Yeah, like we see brand new ones as we install them.
Yeah.
But it didn't have it when Theo bought it. It didn't have a lot of work done.
Yeah, this is a used spray boot that he bought and installed in here.
Yeah, he took it as a trade-in for a new one.
Yeah.
So I think it came out with main dealers. It didn't have a whole lot of work done. Hours are low on it. We put up temporary, but sure,
It stayed.
it stayed.
How long would you get out of the filters then if you...
It just depends on how much you're putting through, like, you know.
We put a good bit through
like,
this.
we
Probably paint the car.
change them every 2 months, like.
Yeah.
Your jobs come out cleaner.
Exactly.
Everything comes out cleaner.
Buzzing. Goodbye, Owl Orange. It's been a long adventure with it. That scene, man, in Japan in a van, and we're there with the Alphard, and I'm the happiest I've ever been because I'm getting my dream bonnet. The lads just had no fucking interest in this. Thank God it fit in the back of the
Yeah, man.
I was kind of thinking, like, if this doesn't fit, like, I have no idea what we're going to do, like. Like, I had no other plan. Rob was like, you have to take this out of my kitchen. My girlfriend is really sick of looking at a gold bonnet next to the fridge. And I went up and I was like, oh, this fella's taking the piss, like. But it was actually in his kitchen for months, like.
That's fucking...
Just in his kitchen. Just sitting in his... Because Japanese apartments are fucking tiny.
Like, yeah.
So I was just chilling in the kitchen next to the fridge. I have a very special bond with the bonnet, which is gas. I never thought, like, you know when you're younger and you're like, oh, someday I'll own a good line bonnet, but I have this whole hilarious adventure. I basically made the whole trip around collecting the bonnet, like. That was kind of the real,
Holy
like...
fucking you.
I was like, we're going to Japan, I have to go, because I've wanted this bonnet since 2006, and the only way I'm going to get it is if I get it in person, because it's too big to ship. And Rob was like, I'll sell you the bonnet if you come get it in person. That's kind of a joke. So the whole trip started with this, which is gas. It's fucking hilarious. And I told you the other story, which is gas, that I tried to buy this off Yahoo, but your man would only he was only doing collection. So I tried to get the lads that work for us in Tokyo to go over and collect it, but they wouldn't go and get it. And there was a bit of fucking around about it, and I was raging because it was only like €250. And the bonnet sold, and I was devastated. And then 2 days later, Rob sent me a picture of it and goes, look what I just got in Tokyo. And I went, what? Like, think about that, how many millions of people are in Tokyo or fucking Japan, and Rob, of all people, ended up with the bonnet. And I was like, Rob, I was trying to buy that bonnet, like. And this is how much of a sound fuck he is. He was like, I'll just sell it to you, like, it's no problem, like, whatever.
But like,
That's how you just know, like, there's a stand-up guy. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, look, man. Fuck it.
Too many people.
No way, man.
Someone would try cash in on that.
Yeah, he would, and he didn't. He gave it to me for the price he fucking bought it for. How sound, like. That's when I was like, this fella's a good skin. And then I came on a 3,000 kilometre trip around Japan in an Alphard, where the lads complained they couldn't see out through the vent, which you kind of can't, so. I'll be sad to see the goal go just because it's the memory of that, but like, you know, I have the photos and I have the videos. It was on. So here's a mad story, right? Here's another mad story. So this bonnet came off. There's a shop called Yukiya Shukai, which is like a really famous old school 86 shop that's just outside of Tokyo. And it was on their Trueno 2-door track car. And either their friend owned it and they bought it off him, or they owned the car the whole time. And but they put a full run-free kit on the car and then they sold off the other kit. But what's really fucking mad is, right, what's the two brothers from Tipperary, the Merrigan brothers? Yeah. They visited the shop, and your man brought them around to the back of the shop, and he started up that gold 86, and it's the car that this bonnet came off. So how weird, man. Like, fucking like the 2 degrees of separation each time. The two brothers I know from Tipperary have seen the car this bonnet came off, like, and then Rob finding it, and it, like, I don't know. Look, fucking mad. Every part has the maddest story ever with this, and it's crazy. I don't know. It's hilarious though, like. I think someone else asked about this whole system here.
ASLAC system. Edge framers.
Yeah.
Your epoxy primer. Your base coats. Your 2K.
Yeah.
This is your water base. That's your clear coats. It's one.
It's the whole system. Everything.
Because
you said you can mix up 50,000 paints here.
There's on the system. There's like there's over 50,000 formulations.
Yeah.
We were told, like, if you want the system,
you have to stock
it from primer to clear coat.
That way, if anything goes wrong,
you have, and as you've seen, stuff does go wrong.
Yeah. So everything is done via almost computer now to be absolutely perfect. Fucking hell. Amazing. Like I said already, I'm actually going to miss the goal, so it's funny. That's it now. Goodbye. There it is, gone. Is that the trick for a run? Just fucking...
Put a bit of fucking...
No way. Oh yeah, it just pulls away the paint. Genuinely amazing.
What I'll end up doing is, I want to stop that up, like.
Yeah.
I don't want to just fucking paint that. Like, you pop your bonnet then, you know what I mean?
Okay,
and
yeah.
that up, and it's just scabby looking, like.
Fair straight, man. Unreal. For a bit of fiberglass from 2000, it's not bad when you think about it. Beautiful. Another successful Thursday evening. So we primed this the other night, and then you noticed all these little imperfections because it's fiberglass.
It's all pinholes, man.
So then you started stopping a few of them, and I totally get it. I love your perfectionist mind. I mean, we can't start trying to fix the OEM or the way the Goodline bonnet was done is cool.
Look, like I was saying to you, like whatever about this,
Yeah.
that's cool. But the likes of all the fucking pinholes and stuff, man, it looked terrible when you pop the bonnet. That's going to be up like that.
Yeah.
And you're just going to see that like straight away. So just a little light skim of glaze, just to finish it out, and yeah, grand.
I love this. We are our own worst enemies for this shit. It's hilarious. As Dougie said, that's what separates a good build from a great build. And he's been saying that to me for 6 years. He just says it over and over and over.
It is a good little fucking statement.
It is, isn't it? Let's hope that this turns into a great build. He will appreciate this. That's great. People will just be like, we really went OTT, but you're right, like, if you pop the bonnet and see all them holes, it would look shite. That's great, man. She'll be the best Goodline bonnet around. Cool.